An official number has not yet been released on the amount of people who attended today's march, but event organizers estimated the crowd to be around 2,000. Well, motorists sitting and waiting on the Dan Ryan for the protest to end had a front row view of it all. CBS 2's Jeremy Ross joins us live now with more on the impact to traffic. Jeremy.
Well, good afternoon, Mai. Despite warnings from the state police for motorists to plan ahead, consider alternate routes, or avoid the area behind us entirely today, many were still inconvenienced. We step out of the way to show you things are back to normal. This is your typical Saturday afternoon traffic, slow going earlier for some, others put in park, however, by the protests.
Absolutely, the traffic is bothering me. They picked 79th Street to do this. I'm not sure why. Violence is happening everywhere, not just on 79th Street. But is it going to stop the violence? No. This is just a one-day event. It'll still go on and on. What they need is Jesus, and they need to pray.
The protest creating gridlock on the Expressway. This taking place from around 10 to noon today, at times putting a stop to traffic inbound into Chicago. At first, only the right two lanes were closed. Eventually, all lanes were shut down. The Chicago Metropolitan Agency for Planning estimates this stretch has an average daily traffic of more than 250,000 vehicles. Simply put, this is one of Chicago's busiest roadways, one of the busiest in the state, especially to those heading into the city for weekend events, and inconvenience for many motorists, a principled protest for other drivers.
I feel like with all the traffic and everything that's happening, I'm sure that people will start seeing that this protest is serious, and that, you know, that y'all protesting for something important, and that it'll get better. So hopefully it'll get better, and that instead of people complaining about the traffic and stuff, that they'll realize that this protest is for something serious to help the world get better.
The traffic impacts lasting approximately 2 hours today. Hundreds of Chicago police officers working overtime to help out with that traffic, as well as overall crowd control. We are live just off the Dan Ryan. Jeremy Ross, CBS 2 News. Mark.
Thank you, Jeremy. And tonight at 10, we'll have more about the protesters' plans going forward.